Hey everybody, my name is AJ. I am the creator of the comic I Serve Monsters. It's a book about working in a restaurant as well as growing up a little bit and learning about yourself. I've been working on this comic now for quite a little bit of time, but recently I've been putting it out. I just put out my first book, 50 pages of comics that, like I mentioned, took me a little bit, but what I've also been doing is making these short, quick social media videos, 30 seconds to a minute, about the process of making a comic. But not just making a comic while you also work a completely separate 40 plus hour a week full-time job. So what I want to do here is take the opportunity to really delve into some of the things that I run into making a comic while also working a separate job. But before I get into that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. In college, I created a comic book called Must Be This Tall about three little kids. They were brothers and sister who went on this massive adventure that just happened to take place in their backyard. It was 60 pages. I did all the pencils on paper, then put everything into the computer. When it was all said and done, I had this book that I put so much time and energy and effort into, but then I realized nobody knows anything about these characters. I hadn't been posting online. I hadn't really been building any audience. So instead of releasing the book, I decided to start creating a webcomic with these characters. For about 4, maybe 5 years, I put out a weekly webcomic with my 3 characters from Must Be This Tall, 3 panels each week, talking about who these guys were. Finally, after all that time, I said, let's release that book. I put that book out a few years ago. After that, I decided to make some card games. I made a holiday-themed card game called Secret Santa.
What's Secret Santa?
You don't know what Secret Santa is?
Secret Santa is the all-ages card game that every holiday party needs this year.
That you can play during gift exchanges. I made another card game called Treasure Thieves.
Like any malfeasant marauder, it's your duty to steal all the other players' booty.
And then I said, let's make a video game. So I got with my buddy Paul, and he did all the numbers and the smart stuff, and I did all the art, and we made a game called Galactic Rex.
There are all these different sectors to complete and bosses to beat.
Take the controls of Galactic Rex.
And that's what I've been working on for the last few years. And during those times, I was always promoting, I was always trying to get the word out, but I never did anything like this, and I never talked about what the process is like. So with I Serve Monsters, this is my my 5th project that I've worked on. What I hope, plan, and want to do with these videos is show you what it is like to make a comic when, you got to go to work for 8, 9, or 10 hours in the day. I want to take the time to show people who are also working hard to be creative how you're able to manage it, the problems that you run into, the success stories, and hopefully get to interact with you and hear what your thoughts are, or what some of the things that you run into, or some tips that you have to make sure that you're able to get your art and your passions out while still maintaining life.